Hi everyone, Patrick here. In this video, we have compiled a few of our exercises in attempt to benefit those who may or may not be able to stand or walk freely for whatever reason. What inspired us to make this video was that one day we were discussing the idea of graceful resilience, and a person asked, hey, how can I be supported on this front when I am not able to walk because of my previous injuries? And I thought this was a great idea. Only up until that point, I realized, able to stand and walk is quite a luxury in itself, and not everybody can do that. So it would be really meaningful for us to come up with something that can actually help them, to support them through this period of time, and to see if there's any way we can support them through their recovery. So here we are, and let's see what we can pull out from our pocket. And first thing comes first is that although we are doing all these exercises in the sitting position, and it may seem to be easy for some people, but for others, they may or may not be challenging due to whatever condition they're in. So my first point to share with all of you is to hold space for yourself. And what do I mean by that? Is to really pay attention to your body and your capacity. So if you feel, okay, when I turn to this direction, that's as far as I can go, that's totally fine. You don't have to go full-fledged. Just do whatever you can at the comfort of where you are right now, and then we can slowly expand and build on that as time goes by. So just be patient, give time to yourself, and you'll be okay. Okay, and now let's get started. And first, let's be in the sitting position. And if you are able to, allow yourself to sit upright and with your spine pulling straight. And you can imagine there's an imaginary thread that's pulling on top of your head. And that's pulling your spine all the way up. And the next thing I would like to invite you to do is to have your tailbone drill into the chair, if you're able to. So in a way, you're feeling this opposite force pulling on your spine, and you'll have a nice and straight spine as you sit. If you're having difficulty doing this, that's totally okay. Just do whatever you can, and to the point where you can feel your limit, and that's perfectly fine. And we just maintain yourself in that position. And next, I would also like to invite you to feel where your feet are and ground your consciousness from the bottom of your feet all the way into the ground. And if you're not able to feel your feet, that's okay. There are two things we can do in the meantime. So number one is continue to establish that connection, that feeling with your feet. So even if you're trying to feel your feet and you still can't feel it, that's okay. Once again, be patient with yourself and allow your nervous system to try to build the bridge from where you can feel all the way to your feet. This may take time. I don't know how long it's going to take, but once again, give space for yourself and allow that to happen naturally. And the second thing that you can do is also to do the grounding through the tailbone, as I've mentioned earlier. So just imagine that you have your tailbone drilled right into your seat and penetrate that and goes right into the ground. Okay, and the next thing we like to do is to observe your breathing. So pay attention to the way you inhale and exhale, and make a note of where you are right now. So you can be here, you can be there, you can be even lower, all are well. And what I would like to invite you to do is to really imagine that you're breathing through the bottom of your feet. So you take the inhale and you're drawing energy from the ground all the way up to the top of your head and goes beyond the top of your head if you can. And then as you exhale, allow that energy to wash through your body and go all the way down, through your knee, through your calves, and once again allow the breathing to exit from the bottom of your feet. So essentially, we're doing an energy exchange from ground all the way to as high as possible, and then allow that energy to come all the way down to give your body a really nice wash. So we can just sit here in a really content position and allow that breathing to facilitate the energy exchange. So breathing. And breathe out. And of course, this is only my own breathing pattern. And if you feel your breathing pattern is not the same as mine, that's totally normal. And it's perfectly fine. Just follow your own pattern, your own frequency, and allow that to really sink in and feel how your body resonates with that breathing. And breathe out. And as you inhale and exhale, just notice what's happening inside of your body. And also, if you notice any blockage during this breathing exercise, you can also pay extra attention to that. And you can try to communicate with that part of your body and use your breathing technique to wash it through. Breathing, breathe out, breathing, breathe out, and see how that part of your body responds to you. And once again, at first you may not be able to get any message from the blockage. That's totally fine. Just allow yourself some time and to notice what that part of the body is trying to tell you. Okay, and next is what I call the arm swing exercise. So what we do now is we rest our hand on the side of our body, and all we do is we swing our arm and let it drop. Swing our arm and let it drop. So as easy as this look, I would now further like to invite you to try to move your arm without actively moving your arm. And what exactly do I mean by that? Is when I move my arm, I would like to use whatever I have grounded with. So if you are able to use your feet, then use your feet. If you are able to ground with your tailbone, then use your tailbone. And if you're not able to ground at all, that's also perfectly fine. You can just follow through by moving the arm up and down. Okay? And now let's give that a try. Up, down, up, down. So if you're able to ground, try to drill into the ground as you lift up your arm. And notice which part of your body you are using to lift up your arms. Okay, and exercise number 2 is taken out from our Tai Chi practice, and it's called parting the wild horse's mane. What you do is you hold up your hand right in front of you, and then with the other hand, you want to put it down, and as you sweep your arm to this direction, what I would like you to do is to invite you to turn your waist as well to as far as you can, and then bring it back to the center. Okay, so let's do that again. So put up your hand, and in this case is my left arm, but of course if you're following the mirror position, that will be your right. That's perfectly fine as well. And then use the other hand, put it here, right in the middle, and then you would like to sweep by turning your body. So what you want to do is you want to maintain your hand in this position, and then all you're doing is you're turning your waist to as far as you can, and then allow your waist to rebound and bring it back to the center. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other direction. So this time is the other hand on the top and the other hand at the bottom, and I'm going to turn my waist to the other direction as far as you can, and then once again allow your waist to rebound to the center. We do that one more time. So in this process, you would like to keep your spine straight as possible, and to the other direction. And notice how you feel inside of your body. The next exercise I would like to introduce is taken from our Xingyi practice, and it goes like this. So right now I would like to form a fist with my right hand, and I'm going to put it right in front of my belly. And now I would like to slide my pinky along the center line of my body. So slide it all the way up to my chest, to my neck, and to my chin. And when the fist is about to reach my chin, I allow that to go forward, and it's in line with my center line. And now what I would like to do is to open up my palm, and then with my left hand, I would like to slide my left hand along my right forearm as my right forearm rotates down to my belly button. And here, I would like to do the same with this arm. So I will form a fist. I will form a fist as well with the hand at the bottom, and pull as if I'm dragging something. And once again, allow the fist, allow the pinky to slide up along my center line and go out from my chin. And once again, follow my center line and allow my lower right hand to slide along the left hand, the left forearm. So as my left forearm rotates, my right arm will move forward. So as you can see, everything is aligned to my center line. So let's do this set in a full motion. Okay, as you do the exercise, notice what's happening inside of your body. And the third exercise is taken out from our Bagua practice. So what we do is we take our palms upward and take our palms upward and put our arms forward. And then we take the arms back and allow that to go right under our armpit and extend to the side with palm facing up, but with pinky facing that way. And what I want to do next is I want to bring the arms close to my center line and then wave and then take it down in. Once again, take it back into my armpit and rotate my palms and extend outward. And we do another rotation above our head again. And we pull the arms in. Extend outward. Rotate above our head. And bring it in. So for the above 3 exercises, feel free to do as many repetitions as you feel like. Once again, follow your own capacity, and there's no need to overdo it. The key point here is to allow yourself to really sink into this physical motion and allow yourself to flow with that serenity these motions are bringing you. And hopefully this will help you to calm your nerves and to reestablish some of the neural pathways and to help you to feel better and more at peace and ease.